taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders taking on the NFC champions.
Set to kick off.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 56. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a third-round pick back in 2012. On first down, he'll find Metcalf. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
To DK,
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
At the 30.
Second down, throw on target. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Brent, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well.
Second and 10.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, first and 10. So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. So second and 4 from the 22.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll look to throw here. Find Williams on the slant. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Well, they do get 9 there on the dump-off, but it's not enough. It's 4th down. Still leaves them with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the 10, 1st and goal. They run it with Carson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there. They forced the incompletion.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to, and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
You think they factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end. That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. That's caught inside the 20.
That's good.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Jaron Reed on
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
10-yard line.
And he's brought down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
7. Seahawks 3. Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
And marching back out there now, the Raiders defense gets ready. And let's take a peek at some of the defensive effort here that's helped them get this first half lead.
Yeah, I remember in school, we used to have a term for it, break on it. When you see the ball in the air, when you see a receiver make the cut, and you anticipate it. Break on the football, get there, make a play. And we've seen a lot of that so far in this game.
Coverage has been excellent. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. A throw complete to Dorsett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Carson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, but it's good enough for a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
18-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop it. It's another first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing, but it's incomplete. They'll go again here from the the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing again. Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's 3rd and goal. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Wilson will throw again. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 10 yards out. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it all culminates with a Seattle score.
For Seattle.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A gain of 6 there on first.
4 at the 28-yard line.
First down past the 40. As we get this one up to the 44-yard line. 3 catches for him now in this first quarter of the Super Bowl. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. He finds Dorsett, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Seahawks 10, Raiders 7.
On first down, Carson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Carson.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Carson.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
And 2.
Here's Carson. Picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Seahawks.
just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Carl Nassib there on the tackle. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Draw play. This is Carson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Dancing to his left. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Makes the score Seahawks 13.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the program trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
This interception would go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
16.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. He just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have...
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And a game that pays off. They get the first. Give them an even 20 yards there. And the pickup is a fake punt. Fooled everybody. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes, it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands. He's able to pick up the first down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have so...
And it is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is down to 2.
Raiders 14. Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Not much there, only a yard. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. That doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. The Seahawks on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line. And a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10. It's Wilson. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Another Seahawks. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Again, Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
And he will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Catch made, it's Moreau. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Vegas.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 19-yard line.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. First 4 yards the pickup, first down. This is caught. And he's brought down. And yeah, on first down, the Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Again, he'll drop the throw. He finds one in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders are back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as we get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
To throw again on second down. Wilson will try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? On the delay, here's Carson. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? That'll make it 4. of 1.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And that will be incomplete.
There's been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's Lachlan in. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Seahawks.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
From the 45 on second down, Wilson, pitch and catch here to Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Max Crosby on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And this a quick slant to Lockett. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
First down.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On first down, Wilson. His throw is incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes him from the 10 down to the 6. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and
out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
Number 3.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And Myers able to knock it through. And that will push the lead up to 5.
26.
So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jaron Reed able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often...
They're going to try this again. It's another fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. What a play. It's a first down as they get 19 yards on the fake punt. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes just a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Complete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Darren Waller.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will cut the lead down to just 2.
Seahawks 26. Raiders 24.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players, football athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
At their own 24-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 24. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline, and down he goes, brought down a Raider sack.
Russell Wilson sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's got the hook up to Rose. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
It's second.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brought down.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And with that, they move ahead by a point here in this 3rd quarter.
27. Seahawks 26.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end. And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
From the 6. Good-looking return set up here.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he completes a Cook. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
4-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. This throw complete, Wilson finding Lockett. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down. It's Carson, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 56.
33-yard line.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
A 7-yard.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 2nd and 3 from the 9. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he finds Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to...
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead.
Two-point conversion.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Well, deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they work this right upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
He's across midfield.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Down the middle of the field. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Waller taking it in over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They got position on him, and he pulls it in. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
On the Seahawks' 4-yard line.
2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths, but it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied.
To kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded right around the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this 4th quarter. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up.
They run again with Carson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
None of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together, first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Complete to Jared.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And Cook has it left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 36. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. That's caught by Penny. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they need every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
18-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry runs his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And now a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. And brought in by the tight end Cook. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
On third down, Carson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Don't forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. Get more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Henry Ruggs and the Raiders set to go back to work. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways down.
This is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And a snap held in by Ruggs. And they work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. It's taken in by his tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Nixon, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He was brought down.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, no. That's the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On the play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Wilson on the tackle.
On 2nd and goal. Wilson.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. They thought they tried, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them. Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Well, he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. So they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Corey Littleton there on the tackle. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Super Bowl. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.